Yo, what up, everybody? Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie, and like you saw the title, it was a Friday night massacre. There are bodies lying all over the street on these YouTube streets. There are bodies lying all over the place. I was at work just acting like, just looking like, damn, damn. Everything was a damn. Everything was a damn. What's up, y'all? Sorry, y'all. Yeah, everything was a damn. What's up? Sorry, Bree. What's up? Common Gold, baby. Ursula Kelly. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, but not everyone's gonna like my opinion about it. What's up, Van Keith? What's up? My 2 cents. What's up, straight from the Bay? How y'all doing, y'all? Please like this video on your way in. Please like this video on the way in. What's up, Joanna, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? I'm good. Good morning. Not everyone's gonna like my opinion about it, but it's my opinion. This is my channel, and I have what it is. It is what it is. But we're gonna get into that in a second. Well, let's talk about the shit that I've just found fucked up in general. Um, People want to threaten people. People want to threaten people in the mouth as well. Now, people want to make sure that people. What's up, Tessie? Um, People want to make sure that people is, being being seen. Make sure they're being seen. What's up, Francois? What's up, Lauren Grizzly? Felicia Fee? How you doing, baby? Y'all please like the video on the way in. But like I said, people, I found it. I was at work. I said I was at work gagging. I was at work like, people's like, what's going on with you? What's happening over there? I'm like, it's too much happening. Like, it's a lot going on. What's up, Adrian? Adrian, it is a lot happening. There's a lot going on. It really was a lot going on yesterday. It was just too much, actually. Miss B, how you doing? And people just thought that I was having convulsions because I'm like, this is just too much. Y'all are really doing this shit. Y'all are up here acting a fool. Y'all are up here acting as if everyone can't be touched. What's up, S. Hutchinson, baby? How you doing? Yeah, it's just a lot going on. Like, my thing is this. Let's talk about some mild stuff first. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of mess. But then we're gonna get right into the mess going on. The mild stuff is the fact that, this is what I think is completely wrong and really completely fucked up. 5A chooses to put her daughter online, tell her daughter to watch out for people because people are hating on her was not. So when people respond to that bullshit, she wants to get mad and now she wants to pop people in the mouth was not when she see them. So basically she's saying it's on site. And the people that she chose to pop or want to pop in her mouth was not are the wrong people. Miss Deanna, Tracy, and Heidi Snowfly. Do you think any of those ladies gonna sit here and let you do that? Do you think that any of these ladies gonna sit back and let you do what they need to do? What's up, Vishay? How you doing, sweetheart? And not come at you guns blazing? Do you think that do you think that it's gonna be something that is gonna be good and work out in your favor? I don't think so. I think that you need to watch what you say, be mindful of who you say it to, and then, what I'm saying, just tread lightly because now you feel realize Deanna is from Chicago. She said her family in Chicago. And I'm pretty sure she told them that someone has threatened her that lives in Chicago. I know I have family. I'm like I was born and raised in Chicago, was not. I have family still in Chicago, was not. I have aunts, I have female cousins, I have female friends still, you know what I'm saying, in Chicago, was not. So if I was to get threatened by someone in Chicago, it didn't take nothing for me to make a phone call or just to come visit if it's a dude, visit my family and do what I need to do while I'm there. It makes what's up, Miss D? How you doing, sweetheart? It makes no sense that people chooses to do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say without any type of repercussions, and that's anybody. We can't come on here and do whatever we want to do and say whatever we want to say and act however we want to act and think that there's be no repercussions whatsoever for our actions. Everyone needs to be careful about what they say, what they do, and how they move, because there's someone out there just as treacherous, if not more so, than what you are. Now, speaking of that, let's get to the topic at hand. Y'all may not like this. Some may like it. Some may agree. Some may disagree. But this is my opinion, and it has never changed and will never change. Let's keep this shit 100. Let's keep this shit funky. Let's keep this shit real. Doxing is wrong on any level. Doxing is wrong on any level. Doxing is fucked up on any and every level. Let's keep it real. I haven't changed my mind. I haven't changed my tune. I haven't, because someone I like did it. I didn't say, well, it's okay for them to do it. No, it's fucked up and it's wrong. And it can possibly get you fucked up in the game. Okay, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. So everyone's upset because Fibe doxed, um, you know, someone's mom, someone's parents, someone outside of YouTube. Okay. Didn't I say not too long ago in the video was not that when you start the whole doxing process, anything and everything can possibly happen to you? Didn't I say in a couple videos ago was not that when people use the comment of or the thing of, oh, it's public knowledge, and so it's okay if I say it. Your parents can be doxed. Your grandparents can be doxed. Your children can be doxed. Where you work, where they work, can be looked up and looked at. Did I not say that not too long ago? Didn't I say that where they work can be looked up at? Didn't I say what happens can be looked up? What's up, kick everybody, baby? How you doing? Anybody else who came into the room, you guys, please like this video. So everyone's upset because Fibe called and doxed this person's mom, Rick's mom. I don't have a dog in this fight, period. I'm talking about what happened, what I was witness to. I'm talking about what's going on on this thing. And you may not like it, people may think it's cool, it's not, but reality is this. When you do negative shit, when you put negative energy out there, that energy will come back at you. That energy will come back to bite you in the end. That's how to say, baby. You can't have a husband, a side piece, a girlfriend, a wife, and then me, baby. You can't do that, sweetheart. It is what it is. Like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight at all. Do I think what she did was fucked up? Oh, yes. Do I think what he did is fucked up too? Oh, yes. Two wrongs do not make a right and would never make a right. You will keep on going into the same circle over and over and over and over and over again. Miss D, stop telling my secrets, baby. So my thing is this. I'm not here to say, oh, good job, Fibe. Good job, VS. Good job, Rick. Good job, whoever is choosing to dox people was not. I'm here to say that when it comes to doxing, it's wrong on every level because there's someone out there that will come see you. There was someone out there that will meet you where your crazy is. What's up, Miss Deanna, baby? How you doing? There are people out there that have no limit, period. So if one person doxes someone was not and think that it's okay to promote I want to see your HIV status was not, show me your results. No one was outraged when that was happening because guess why? It was done against someone that you didn't like. That was so fucked up that it's not even called for. To post someone's husband was not. That was fucked up beyond compare. Oh, now your mom gets doxxed was not and she gets called. Everyone's in an uproar. Oh no. We can't have it both ways. We can't be hypocrites. We have to be on the same kill for everyone. If wrong is wrong, wrong would be wrong regardless who do it. It's not saying, oh, well, it's okay if you do a little bit of doxing, was not, but you can't go this far with your doxing. That's like saying it's okay to tell a little bit of lie, was not, but you can't tell a full blown out lie. You say, don't. Baby, guess what? We always say it. Everyone said it. Miss Deanna just said it in her live, was not. You can't tell me how to fight. Now, if I choose to come after your mama, was not, I must be willing to accept the consequences of my actions. Point blank, period. What's up, B. Slayton? How you doing? Lobby started at 100. What did Lobby start? Now, mind you, I don't fuck with the lady. I don't care for her like that. But my thing is, we have to be honest with ourselves with that. We can't sit here and nitpick and say, oh, whatever. Let's keep it real. Did he not tell people to how to get verified? To look at people's information, was not? Did he not do that? Did he not tell people how to look up on Get Verified, paying $19.95 a month to look up people's information in order to dox them? Let's keep it real, people. Was not, we can't sit up here and act like, oh, well, this is an innocent person. Was not. Now, when I was doxed, I didn't do shit or say shit to anybody. Was not in order for me to get doxed. When my information was put out there, was not, I didn't do anything to anybody. Was not, I was having dinner with my husband, talking to y'all online. But like I said, when you dox me, make sure you look up everything and ask yourself, is this what you really want to do? Was this the smartest thing that you can motherfucking do by harassing me and trying to intimidate me? Was not. Ask yourself that. Or ask yourself, will this crazy motherfucker come see your bitch ass? I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. Was not online. Who does that? I know where you live. If I know where you live. You don't get a knock at your door. I'm going to come see you. Was not. I know y'all up in here was not upset and mad because I'm not saying what y'all want to say was not, but like this goddamn video, y'all. The truth is the truth. You can't sit up here and be mad because I'm not going to say what you want me to say. That's the problem with this thing on YouTube. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And I have not changed. I have not faltered. I have not swayed my view on doxing, period. And I'm not swaying it now. I'm keeping this shit real. I'm keeping this shit 100. I say what needs to be said, maybe not what you want to hear. I'm not upset I'm upset with the whole doxing aspect of the whole situation, period. Now, what happens in this whole doxing process was not, do I agree with it? Hell no. But at the same time, I'm going to keep this shit real. I'm going to keep this shit funky. I don't have a bleeding heart for anybody. Was not. It was a murder on these streets. Several murders on these streets. It was a massacre. Yes, there was not. And it's a sad thing. It was a massacre of humanity, a massacre of morality, a massacre of sense, integrity, all these things. All that shit died yesterday. Was not because everyone thinks it's so funny and so cute that people run around here doxing people. Was not. And when it goes too far, oh my God, how dare you? No. You was egging that shit on when it was happening. When you was getting something out of it. Was not. When you was getting entertained by it. You was egging that shit on when you was acting as if it was something that was funny. Because it was a little giggle. It was a little joke. Was not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sean, you should have went to bed, but I was at work, so I couldn't talk about it. And what's up? How you doing, bro? I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh my God, how dare y'all dox that man? No. Hell, he was doxing people. VS doxing people. Was not. So when he showed a picture of the person that he said was her mom, he brought her mom into it. What about that? He brought her brother into it. What about that? I'm just saying, we have to have the same amount of energy for right and wrong for everyone involved. There is no way that I can sit up here and be like, oh, well, it's okay when he did it. Was not. But how dare you do it? No. How dare anyone who doxes do it? It's not fair. It's not right. It's not good. What's up, Mia, baby? How you doing? What's up, TC? How you doing? Harley Q, what's up? Harley Q, baby. I'm not sitting here trying to argue with people. This is my opinion. I'm saying, based on the sentiment that's going around on these streets right now, was not. I heard more than one person say, if you don't want your child to be put brought into it, not leave his mom out of it, was not. If you want, and I can say the same thing. If you want your mom to be left out of it, was not, leave someone else's mom out of it. I'm just saying the hypocrisy of the whole situation, whatever, is what I'm talking about. We can't expect people to look at us differently when we are doing the same thing or having the same mindset for one person and not the other. Consistency across the board is what I'm saying. If you're outraged because someone doxed someone's mom or called someone's mom, be just as outraged when someone is doxed, period. When information is put out there, when information is put out there was not that I didn't release about myself by someone else for a malicious intent, that's fucked up, and that will probably, possibly, more than likely, get you fucked up in the game. Now, if you attack me, you're not going to tell me how I'm going to attack you. If I attack you personally or attack the ones that you love personally, it's not going to be good for you, period. When I say leave me the fuck alone, I mean that shit. When I say I will come see you and create art with your body, I mean that motherfucking shit. And I don't give a fuck who gets mad. I don't care what y'all may think. Oh my God, he supports. I don't support anybody. I support me. I support Food Junkie, what's not. And my views has been the same since day one. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Show some compassion, show some respect, have some integrity about what you do and how you do it. I say all the time, watch how people fight, because what makes you so special to think that they won't do the same thing to you? I watch how 5A fight. I watch how VS fight. I watch how Rick fight. I watch how QB fight. I watch how Jay Wilson fight. I watch how Shelly fight. I watch how Sean fight. I watch how Ms. D fight. I watch how everybody on here fights was not. And that's why when I address people, whatever, you know what I'm saying, personally, because right now this is general. I'm talking about the whole situation. When I address you personally was not, I try to show a little bit of decorum. But don't get that confused with the fact that I won't meet you with the same exact energy that you bring my way. Don't confuse the fact that I will meet you where you are. If I choose to go past that, that's on me, because I've warned you to leave me the fuck alone. It is the same thing, right, Alan? The same thing is doxing, period. The same thing is doxing, period. That's the bottom line. You're releasing information about someone that they did not put out here, and you're doing it in a malicious intent. That's the same thing. It's not about, oh, well, you went too far and did something like that. Don't tell me how to fight. Don't tell me how to argue. Don't tell me that if you come at me with a knife or not, and I come at you with an AK-47 was not, I went too far. Don't tell me that. Don't come at me, period. Don't come at me with a gun. Don't come at me with a knife. Don't come at me with nasty, ugly words when I'm just giving my opinion based on some shit that you did. Don't threaten me. Don't threaten anybody in my family. Don't look up shit that I didn't release to you. Don't expose shit that I didn't release to you without knowing that I'm going to fuck you up. It's the same thing. That's how I see it, and no one's going to change my mind on that subject. Point blank, period. And that's the problem, that we choose to nitpick little things. Oh, it's okay if you do this, but don't go that far. It's okay if you do that, but don't go that far. It's not okay, period. It's not okay for anyone to think that they can do whatever they want to do, however they want to do it was not, and not accept or expect repercussions for their actions. Am I taking up for anybody? No. I'm saying it's wrong across the board, period, from the onset. People think that it's okay. It's not okay. It's a lot. But Sean, let's keep this 100 right quick. We'll keep 100 right quick. We'll keep it real 100. You said that no one should dox. This came out of your mouth. No one should be doxing us not. But it's okay if Tracy and Rick do it because what is being done to them. Make that make sense to me. If no one should be doxing, but it's okay for two people to do it because what people have done to them was not. How does that make sense? Yes, you did say that. Yes, you did say that. Now, I'm not going to go back and forth. Was not like I said. I'm not going to put up receipts either. Was not. You said no one should be doxing, but you can see. Sorry, you didn't say it's okay. You said you can see why Rick and Tracy is doing what they're doing because of what they have done to them. So you didn't say it's okay for them with that. You said that you can see why they're doing it and understand why they're doing it. But yet, my point is this: doxing on the general is wrong. I don't care who's doing it, if I like him or not. Yes, I corrected it. You said you understand what's not. I don't understand it because I don't get it. I'm not going to understand someone doing something wrong. I'm not going to understand that someone is doing the same thing that they are fighting so hard against. That's like me, all of a sudden, I have a strong view on doxing was not, and all of a sudden, I'm up here doxing people was not, releasing information was not that you didn't release. Now, talking about information that was released is one thing, but out here trying to release it, showing pictures and showing addresses, showing homes, showing inside of homes, all that stuff was not. I've never agreed with that was not, and I've never proclaimed to. So my point is, it's not about, you know what I'm saying, me liking someone or me disliking someone was not, but it's about me telling the truth. It's about me telling you my truth. It's about me telling you where I stand in this whole situation was not. People's gonna like it, people's not gonna like it was not. I may gain some, I may lose some. Guess what? I'm okay. Because I'm gonna be able to live within my convictions. I'm gonna be able to do what I do best and live my best life based on my own feelings and thoughts on this whole situation was not. I've never ever thought that it was okay for someone to release someone's public information or personal information was not just because it's public. But like I said several videos ago, you don't grasp the concept was not everything is public information unless it's classified as what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. Confidential. Everything is public information. Your social security number, your ID number, your parents' ID numbers, your parents' work information was not. All that's public information was not. But if I don't release it, it ain't your right to do it to try to hurt me was not. And if you try to hurt me in that way was not, I'm just saying, be prepared for what I do to you or to anyone that you are close to. And it just is what it is. I'm reading you guys 1 second. Sorry. How is it wrong? Well, so I mean, my thing is this: calling on the phone, showing at somebody's door was not. Your intent is to hurt me. If it's okay for someone to protect their people, regardless of who it is, parent, child, spouse, because you are threatening them was not threatening you personally, but threatening them or made threatening actions toward them, and you think that you need to protect them was not. So you go out there and defend them, whatever. And someone's making a phone call was not. My point is this: you're trying to hurt me. You're trying to embarrass me or disparage me in some way, shape, or form. I'm gonna go through the proper actions initially to get a record, like Deanna said, of what the hell is going on and what the hell has been going on was not. And your evidence based on your IP and your actions on this YouTube thing shows you people that what you are and what you're about. And then from there, if I ask you to stop and you choose not to, was not, you telling me that you don't give a fuck about me. So why should I give a fuck about you or anything that you do or anybody that you love? Let's keep this shit 100 was not. Like we can always nitpick and placate was not and try to coddle people was not. But the reality is this: we haven't had a real conversation about this bullshit on this thing. So that's why this shit just keep on going the way it is. This shit could have stopped a year ago, a year and a half ago, was not, if people wasn't so entertained by the bullshit that was started. But no, we all want to be entertained. We all want to be educated. We all want to be shown the inside out of people's lives. Was not. Is it not enough that I'm giving you enough of myself? Is it not enough that I'm giving you all of me anyway? Is that not enough for you? That you need to go out and dig for more information that I'm not willing to give you. That is none of your fucking business. When you're digging for information that is none of your fucking business, was not, don't get mad when some shit piles down on you. And that's what doxing is. You're digging for information that doesn't pertain to you, that doesn't concern you, to hurt someone else. Who can dox the most? Who can do the most outlandish, outrageous shit? But yet then, oh, don't do it to me though. But I don't mind watching it with popcorn. I don't mind watching it with cookies. I don't mind watching it while I'm eating ice cream. Was not. But how dare you do it to me? Or how dare you go too far? Who said it was too far? Is it too far for you? It ain't too far for me. I didn't say conversation was going to stop this whole situation. Was not. But I'm saying people are more honest about how they feel about it, whatever. That means it opens the door for change. Conversation is only an open door to change, and people to understand what's going on, how people truly feel. My thing is this: is it going to change anything? No, people are going to do what they want to do. Me talking about this last night and giving my opinion based on what happened, whatever, it's not going to change anything, but it may help people see a little bit more about how doxing is wrong in general and not support it generally. From the smallest thing to the biggest thing. For calling someone's job, from calling someone's apartment complex, from posting someone's daughter on Craigslist. Yes, that's fucked up. It's fucked up. But where was the outrage from calling CPS, from calling someone a child molester? Where was the wholehearted outrage from this sector saying, hold up, this shit is fucked up, this shit is wrong? People was tuned into everything, every little morsel of it. People couldn't get enough of it. They was gobbling it up. Was it right? No. It was fucked up because it affected people's life in real life. People have to get a damn bodyguard for the goddamn cat because the cat goddamn was threatened. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. It's not okay. It's not cool. In general, that's all I'm saying. This is general conversation. Was not people taking this shit personal, like I'm talking about them personally. No, this is general conversation based on what happened yesterday and what led up to what happened yesterday. It's not about, oh, these people that I mentioned so far. Was not. It's about the whole, the mentality of the whole, the mentality of what people are thinking. People running around thinking that it's okay for one person to do something. Was not, but not okay for someone else to do it or have something else happen to it. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Either you're going to understand that or you're not. It ain't my place to beat anything into anyone's head. It's not my place to make you see how I see things. I'm just letting you know. I feel that doxing was wrong. I felt that doxing has been wrong for the beginning of time, since it started on this sector. It's always been wrong. My view has never changed. What has changed is the fact that I'm willing to speak out on it now. Was not, and have an honest conversation with you about how I feel about it. But I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh well, it's okay if one person do. No, it's not okay for anyone to do it. But if one person do it, was not. There's actions. There's consequences for your actions. It is what it is. Like there's consequences for the action of this conversation right now. Was not. But guess what? I'm okay. Whatever happens, I'm gonna be me regardless what happened. No one's gonna tell me what to say, how to say it, when to say it, and why to say it. Point blank, period. Either you like me for who I am, all of me, or you don't. Either you're going to support me for who I am and my opinions. Was not. We can agree to disagree. But at the same time, I'm not going to change my opinion to appease anybody. We are adults. We are grown. We are people who are going to do what and say what we want to do and say. I'm not going to call you or call anyone on here in general. I'm speaking and tell y'all what you did was wrong on your channel. What you said was wrong on your channel. I can say I disagree with what you said. I can say on my channel that, oh, this is what I heard and this is me expounding upon the conversation. It's not personal. Nothing's personal that I'm saying on here. I don't know people like that on here good enough for me to sit here and tell you, what I'm saying, oh, I think that you're a good or bad person. Was not. I can feel about you how I want to feel. And people that I like. And I wish that we all will have an honest conversation with each other, was not, and be open to an honest conversation, whatever, and stop taking everything so personally all the time. That's fine, Ms. Ray Allen, baby. You can agree to disagree, baby. And that's the problem. I mean, that's not the problem. That's the thing I'm trying to get at, was not. We can still communicate and have effective conversations with each other, was not, and agree to disagree with each other. It is not about you taking in everything that I say and thinking that it's meant for you and you should ingest it and take it in and just absorb it. Was not. It's about you being open enough to try to find something that makes sense to you based on what I say, and nothing I say makes sense to you. Was not. I get that as well. I understand when people say was not, it's a false equivalence. Was not. I get that. I really truly do. But at the same time, if I start a ball rolling down a hill, I can't say, oh well, it wasn't my fault if it destroys something. I can't drop a penny from a 32-story building, and if it hits someone in the head and kills them, because it will, I say, oh, all I did was drop the penny. It ain't my fault they were in that way. No, there's a cause for your action. You can't sit here and do that. I understand that, Vasher, baby. I understand it completely, was like, and I understand why people feel the way they feel. I understand. Trust me, I get it. If someone was hurt or damaged or triggered by something that someone did, was not, you want that person to get got. If some person offended you so to where you think that you can't stand it, was not, you want that person to get got, was not. And the trigger may be the fact that someone called someone's mom and cussed their mom out. That may be your trigger. So whatever I say, you won't ever agree with that, was not. I love my mom to death, was not, but at the same time, I hope that people don't put her into a situation, was not, where I have to respond because she's not on here. I'm on here. You know what I'm saying? But just like, you know what I'm saying, everyone has a parent, was not, people that they love in their life. You know what I'm saying? We have to be mindful about what we put ourselves into, was not, even what we do, because it does not only affect us, it affects everyone that we love. Because what if something happens that I do, was not, that caused me not to be here for the people that I love? That's not going to damage them. That's not going to cause them hurt or harm. What if I choose to act a fool, was not, and make a trip and take a trip somewhere, was not, and I end up on the wrong side of that deal, leaving my husband, leaving my mom, leaving my siblings, was not, my nieces, my nephews, my cousins, my family members, was not, to mourn something done that I chose to do. It affects everybody. It affects everybody. But guess what? Neither are brothers. Neither are other moms. Neither are children. But does that stop people from talking about them when they get mad on Mad Day? Neither are fathers. Does that stop people from talking about them on Mad Day? No, it doesn't. Let's be honest. And that's where the honesty comes in. It doesn't stop people from talking about them on Mad Day. It doesn't stop people from bringing people up and looking up information, was not, on these people, on moms, on dads, on siblings, on children, and bringing it up on Mad Day. Trina, you're absolutely right about that. You know, what's my message? I'm talking. Whatever you get from this message is what you get from this message. I'm not going to tell you what my message is. You get from it what you want to get from it, or nothing at all. It's up to you. See, that's the problem with that. I'm not here to deliver a message or to deliver a sermon. I'm here talking about what happened yesterday and my opinion about it. See, my thing is this. I don't go places trying to discern what someone's trying to say to me. I get whatever I need to get from it, use whatever I need to use, and discard the rest. Y'all think what I say, these little quotes that I say every once in a while was not, is me just talking. No, it's how I actually live my life. I don't take in everything that people say. I get from it what I can need, what I use, what I can use, what helps me grow. And I truly discard the rest. I don't sit up here trying to think that I'm going to get some great yogi from YouTube for therapy, for spiritual guidance. I have myself and God for that. I come here to entertain, to be entertained. And if I'm not entertained, I click off. If I'm not fulfilled in some way, shape, or form, or I can't pull something from it, was not, I click off. It is what it is. My 2 cents, exactly. Simply put, bottom line, enough is enough. Shaking my head. Exactly. It's too much for you to call someone's parent. It's too much for you to post someone's parents. It's too much for you to bring stuff up that I didn't say. Bottom line, 2 cents, perfect, perfect, perfect. That's perfect. That is just perfect. And there's nothing personal against anyone particularly. There's nothing personal against, you know what I'm saying, people in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Y'all know I really do. I enjoy a respectful back and forth conversation. Was not a respectful dialogue, but at the same time was not, I will not be attacked. In the words of Olivia the Oracle, do not attack the content creator. We all have channels. We all have things that we can say. We all have opinions. Who's entertained? I was never entertained by this bullshit. I was never entertained. My opinion always have been doxing is wrong. My opinion has always been enough is enough. Show me your talent. What do you do? Why do you think my community page is full of, well, a couple of messy things, but for the most part, talent? My cooking, my painting, my crafting, my sewing. That's what my page was about. That's what my community page was about. Was not. It was never about, you know what I'm saying, me want to get involved in the mess all the time and be part of the mess all the time. I always said that I like a little bit of mess, was not, but I want to see talent. Show me what you do. What do you do? Stand up on these holes. That has been always my thing. What do you do? What are you good at? Show me your talent. It was never entertaining to me. I was never entertained by it. Never. And I understand people ride hard for certain people, was not. Be my guest, ride hard for them. Be their biggest cheerleader, was not. Be their biggest person to cheer them on. I don't follow just to follow people. Shit, we all human. We all bleed the same. Why would I follow somebody just because they may be a little popular or they have some clout at the moment? At the end of the day, I have to make sure that I'm comfortable with who I am and what I do. I have to be able to sleep at night and look at myself in the mirror every day. You know, it's not about me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not here, not everybody's gonna like me. I know that. Shit. I know who I am. I know how I rub people the wrong way because I have an opinion that's different than most people's opinions. Not only on here, but in fucking real life. But in real life, they know the content of my character. They know my level of integrity. They know that not only do I say certain things, I actually live that way. They know I keep my circle small for a reason. Because I don't want a lot of nonsense and bullshit around me while it's not. That's not how I live my life. That's not how I want to survive in this life. You know, actually, I didn't watch it. I I reported on what I've heard somebody else say was not. I don't watch 5A like that. I don't watch VS like that. I did last night because a lot of shit was going on. I want to make sure that if I talked about it was not, I have a clear understanding of what's going on. I didn't watch Rick Reed like that was not. Let's keep this shit real. Y'all know who I watched. I watched Sean, you. I watched Miss Deanna. I watched Leo the Lioness Queen. I watched D. Ramsey. I watched Anaya. You know what I'm saying? I watched a couple other people was not that I can. I watched Funky. I watched Tim Blaine. I watched shit. I was watching a lot of Ty stuff. Was not. I was watching a lot of his stuff. Was not in the past couple of weeks. Yeah, I don't watch this nonsense. I'll watch just enough to report on Mad Day Mondays. I'm not in every video watching it. I'm not in every video was not in it on. Do y'all see me chatting all these nonsense videos? No. I don't watch that shit like that. I want that nonsense in my damn brain, in my psyche. Now, can I say that people was entertained by it? Yes, but I wasn't one of them. Like I said, I don't follow crowds. How many times did I say not everyone that people that I like support or watch, I support and watch? I'm not splitting hairs, Sean. See, this is not a debate between what I said and what I do. It really isn't. What this is me saying I was never entertained by it. I never agreed with the doxing. That's what this is. My tune has not changed. Hairs have not been split. You're splitting hairs by trying to make me see something in a way that I'm not going to see it. Agree to disagree. I wasn't entertained by it. I don't agree in doxing. I don't feel bad for anyone that was doxed. Because if you dox someone was not, it's called energy. You put it out there, it comes back at you. Watching just enough to be entertained, I mean, to report on it was not is entertaining. So when Tracy, I watch Tracy as well. So when Tracy say this, that, and third happened was not, and Miss Deanna said the same thing, and you say the same thing, or talk about it was not when you did or if you did. That's me watching it. That's me watching y'all because I support you guys. It's not me watching the actual nonsense itself. In reporting, let me give a little something for people who call themselves reporters out there was not who report on things. A true journalist needs 3 separate resources to verify the same information was not. I just told you an example of how I report things that I haven't personally seen or personally know about was not. If I watch 3 different content creators was not and they saying the exact same thing about the same exact same person was not, that's verifying the information, whatever. Be it biased or not. And from there, what I do is give my opinion based on what I heard 3 different people say. I may not necessarily go watch the actual situation. That's what journalism is. So a lot of people out here calling themselves journalists. Oh, 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 oh my God. Oh, what's this QI? Nasty tooth, you lying ass bitch. Oh, Jesus. That just took me off guard. It took me off guard. That took me off guard. Everyone be nice. Please, everyone be respectful. Sorry, y'all. That took me off guard. I know what's being said on Rayala, and I know what Sean's trying to say was that. Like I said, this is not an attack. It's not that I'm going to sit here and bash what's not, because no, his opinion is his opinion. My opinion is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, but I understand what you mean by entertain what's not. But my thing is this: me saying that I'm not entertained was not by is that you can watch something just enough to get the story and tune it out and move on, or you can listen to something was not just long enough for you to get the gist of what's happening and not be entertained by that, but to be informed. You know what I'm saying? Entertained and being informed are two different things. Entertained is what if I entertained it was not, that's something totally different was not, but being entertained by it, I never was. I was informed by what was going on. And y'all say, well, you're messing with the words now, what's not, but no, I still feel the way I feel. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know. Hey, Shelly, how you doing, baby? And everybody else who came in, you guys, welcome you guys. First time here, you guys, please like this video. Please, yeah, be respectful in this chat, please. You know, like I said, it's not the fact that I'm trying to sit here and be like, oh, well, you're wrong and you're wrong. No, I'm just saying it's all wrong. Like my two cents said, bottom line, it went too far. It needs to stop. Bottom line, there's no other way of putting it. There's no other, you know what I'm saying, things to say. Like, you know, so it is what it is. You've had an hour. Yeah, I did. Now the point is what, Hardcore baby. I did have our live talking about Jay Wilson being doxxed and his business was not. What's up, Red Afro? How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, that's uncut dick sometimes. I mean, Deanna is who she is, and I love her for every aspect she does, and I love her for everything that she say. I really do. I do. But what Deanna doesn't dox people while it's not. Deanna takes what is done on here by you and talk about it and cuss you out by it. That's what it does. That's what she does. Hardy, can wait for your answer, sweetheart. You said, what was your point about me having an hour live about him being doxxed in his business? I'm confused. You know, I'm not sitting here saying that I didn't engage in talking about what was going on. I'm saying that I didn't do it and I don't agree with it. Doxing. So passionate about it. Passionate about it now, but I entertained it when it happened. I talked about it when it happened. Yes, I got a kiki out of it when it happened. Well, it's not. Yeah, I did. Also got a kiki when he said bop, 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 bam, boom, wig about Tracy. And yesterday I said, come up with a new wig joke. Things get tired real quickly. Things get worn out real quickly. So while I was talking about it, I had got a kiki with the fact that she called his job was not, also felt that that right there was something that she did as a tip for tat thing because he took a picture of her neighborhood. Also got a kiki when S. Hutchinson said that she called her doctor's office with her and let them know that she can't make her appointment because she had to make sure her cat was safe. That was a kiki. Now, have I ever heard him threaten her cat? No. But it's still funny to this day that she called her doctor about her cat and she mentions the fact that she needs a bodyguard for her cat. Have I ever heard him threaten her cat? No. Do I know if that is true or not? No. But I know that she is being fictitious and some part of it was not. Does she think her cat is really in danger? I really don't know. Will she be upset if something happened to her cat? Yes, she will be, I feel. But at the same time, I found it funny that she called her doctor, canceled her appointment because her cat didn't have a babysitter or a bodyguard, as she put it. And she mentioned a couple of days ago was not that she still haven't been to her doctors because her cat is not safe. And I still find it funny. You gonna mess with your cat? Exactly, my 2 cents. I was confused and tickled about the Marley call to the doctor's office. Exactly. You can't control what makes you laugh. And that made me laugh. You can't control what makes you smile. When Tracy called and doxed him was not, do I think it was wrong? Yes. But did I still have a Kiki? Yes. You can be of two minds in the same situation was not. Like a train wreck. You don't want to watch someone get hurt and damaged was not, but you can't turn away. That's all I'm saying. What? Food junkie sounds. What is it? But the thing is, I never said I wasn't with the mess. I said I like a little bit of mess. This right here is not about me not liking the mess or not liking mess in general. Was not. But it is well saying that I don't see the outrage when people say that one thing is too much was not. How about it's all not being? How about it all being too much? See, my thing is this: y'all can defend who y'all want to defend. Y'all can have y'all opinions about how y'all want to have y'all opinions. But the reality is, you're not going to change minds, regardless of what your opinion may be of me. And some of you are here for the very first time, commenting, I should say, and want me to sit back and sit on my hands and fall back as if I don't have an opinion and I'm not a strong individual that can stand on my own, toe to toe with anyone on here. My opinion is my opinion. What I say is what I say. How I said it is how I said it. And you throwing something back in my face that I did or said or was part of today, yesterday, 5 minutes ago, or whatever is not going to change that. You know what I'm saying? I can admit when I do shit that may be a little off kilter. I can admit when I was involved in some shit that was a little off kilter. I stand in it. And what did they say? 10 toes down? But I'm not going to sit here and fall back and say, well, that happened, but no. I don't back pillow pussy pop. I don't apologize. I did it, and what? Today, this is my opinion. Tomorrow, my opinion may be a little different. But what I can say that I stand by and I've always said was doxing was wrong. And if you have been here for any amount of time, you know I said doxing was wrong. I may have to kiki about it, was not, but that don't mean that I don't think it's wrong. Have you ever seen me dox anybody? Was not? Have you ever seen me do it? Have you ever seen me release information that was not already put on these YouTube streets? I'm not, baby. I'm not taking it personal, but I'm thinking, but at the same time, it's not. I know if someone's trying to check me on my channel and I don't get checked, like I said before, it's not me taking it personal when I recognize someone's trying to shade and throw shade, especially when it's around their first time commenting on in my section. Welcome. I appreciate you being here, was not. But at the same time, please don't try to check me over here. If you have a channel, you can go over there, was not, and try to check me, was not. I probably don't watch it anyway, because you know what I'm saying, I don't watch everybody. I'll say that as well. I support you by subscribing to you, was not. But you know, it is what it is. If I disagree with people, was not, I'm not trying to argue back and forth with people. That's not what I do. If y'all watch my channel anyway, will ship performance, like you will see, I'm about having fun. And even if it is a little shade, a little messy, but once in a while, well, it's not. It's a kiki was not. It's a kiki based on what was presented on these YouTube streets, not something that I've looked up. I mean, Tessie, my thing is Tessie. Tessie, you know what I'm saying. It's not about what I'm saying even that, but my thing is that what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm confused about what people trying to say. Well, you did this before was not, or you said this before was not, or you was engaged in it was not. We all been engaged in it was not. If you're in this sector, at some point in time, you've engaged in some mess and some nonsense that was involved around doxing, even if you don't agree with it. Point. Hey, crazy baby, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that I'm not even denying that. So I never denied the fact that I wasn't part of mess at one point in time. I never denied the fact that, what I'm saying, that, what I'm saying, I don't agree with it. I've always said I don't agree with it. My point is, it is what it is. Today is this, tomorrow it may be that. Do I mean I'm wishy-washy? No. We all have a change of opinion, change of information was not if when we get different facts. And depending on the mood was not, my opinion may change, but my opinion never changed about doxing. I always thought it was wrong. I always said it was wrong. I always spoke out on it. Well, it's not. Although I may have reported on something and laughed about something that have happened around doxing. It's an intimidation tactic to me. And I don't get intimidated very easily. Now, lovely one, that's correct. We need to take action against cyberbullying. Please contact Internet Law Center Cyber Harassment. Can't see that. Can't be legal action. Exactly. You're right about that, lovely one. You're absolutely right about that. You know what I'm saying? But is it going to stop? I don't think so. Like I said, there was a massacre on these streets. Was not. There's several bodies laying out there. Was not innocent bodies and bodies that was involved in the mess. There are several bodies laying out there on these YouTube streets. Was not from last night's actions. Like I said, in the title, there was a massacre. Am I saying that I'm above the fray? No, I'm saying I don't agree with the doxing aspect of it. Was not, and if anyone doxes was not, if someone doxes you, I can't wholeheartedly say, oh, they went too far. It's too far when you punch in I'm saying someone's name into a computer to look at something that wasn't said on YouTube. That's too far. You know? Hey Misery, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon. Figure eight. Bodies and edges are everywhere. You're absolutely right about that. Bodies and edges are everywhere. Do you think that Miss Lee, I read your comment last night. Do you think that when someone talks about something horrific, they're actually entertained by it? Or they're talking about it because that's what's topic of discussion at that moment? Am I entertained by Donald Trump? Hell no. But do I discuss Donald Trump? Not here, but in my real life, yes. Was I entertained by Donald Trump Jr. being on The View a couple of days ago? Was not, and Whoopi Goldberg checking him. I talked. Well, I discussed it in my real life. Was not. I was entertained by Donald Trump Jr. I was entertained by the fact that he got checked by Whoopi Goldberg, and she was entertaining, although he was part of that entertainment. So I'm not entertained by. I don't have to be entertained by a specific individual. I can be entertained by the situation, or I can talk about the situation, or I can be informed about the situation. So I think that my thing is not that I definitely understand what people are saying was not about that. Like I said, I'm not so closed minded and so closed that I can't blossom into understanding. But my thing is that I'm not going to say, oh, I was entertained by the mess all the time, because I wasn't. Because if you notice, I didn't talk about a lot of the mess all the time. There are people who are out here who are making 2 to 3 videos a day about the same thing going round and round and round and round and round. I talk about what I would talk about when I'm going to talk about it was not. And if you go back to my videos with that, I'm not always talking about the mess that's going on these streets, except with this Mad Day Mondays. Because guess why? I really don't care. Okay, that wasn't for me. Oh, you talking about the whole Steve Harvey thing? Okay. The best. The shame the worldwide. The best way to use is I think it's when people have no shame, because this basically when you put something online was not, it actually has the potential to be to be worldwide. And when people have no shame in what they do here on this small sector of YouTube was not, they have no shame to be shown that in the real world. People have been on TV shows talking crazy was not, and they weren't shamed. And those have millions of views, millions of viewers, opposed to a couple hundred, a couple thousand viewers that we get over in the sector. They weren't shamed yet. They weren't shamed to change their actions. So that's not the answer. They think that, what did he say? Absolutely right about that. I mean, like I said, people don't answer their door. People don't feed their children. People like the dogs. People like to do a lot of different things. Well, it's not, what I'm saying, that they're not shamed about that's known on these YouTube streets and still continue the same action. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Donna Hill, baby? Of course, I know they're breaking several laws. I know they're breaking several laws. I mean, that's not. I know they're breaking several laws. I really do understand that. I understand that was not my point is, and my thing is that, you know, when it comes down to it, like I've been saying for the past several weeks, was not, be the change that you want to see. Be the change. If you don't like something, was not, you can't constantly keep on complaining about it, was not. You have to be the change that you want to see. You have to show people that by example what it is that you want to be entertained by or what you find entertaining. You have to show people was not that you're not going to sit here and support the negativity. You know, that's what it is. That's what it is. And what I'm trying to do based on my commentary, if y'all see my stuff, have basically been on a little metal thing. Like I throw a little shade every once in a while. It's not a little fun roast and gag or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I do it in a fun way that I think that I would be entertained by. That's why I'm always laughing in my videos. Was not, especially when I'm on my way to work, clowning people. Was not. That's what I do. I'm trying to show by example what it is that what I want to see, or something. Not saying exactly what I see, was something lighthearted. You can still roast and gag. You can still check people was not, but at the same time, you don't have to be malicious in what you do. Do it with a little bit of integrity. Do it with a little bit of sense. Ex- Shelly, exactly, exactly. And we discussed on your channel was not that same shit. People doing the same thing the same way and expecting different results. I'm saying this conversation I'm having right now is just hopefully for us to have a different result. Hopefully for us to think differently, to move differently. It's not me saying that my way of thinking is right, but I'm saying in the direction in which we're going was not. is not a good direction. And when we're constantly supporting that wall, it's not good. Throwing shade is not funny to a person. It is what it is. I'm not gonna apologize for throwing shade at people. Was not. It is funny. I've seen people throw shade at me. Was not that I didn't comment back on. I There's people that I've liked who have thrown shade at me. Was not that I didn't come back on. Was not that I felt shade because I don't take it personal because I know who I am. I know what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? And if I had a problem with somebody, was not, I address it to that person. I don't address it on here. You know what I'm saying? Throwing shade is funny. I stand by it. I will. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me trying to appease anyone. Was not like I said. Okay, but yeah, I mean, to me, like I said, people say the thing is we based on that comment that we can't have it both ways. We can't have it both ways at all. Like I said yesterday in my video, was not. It was said on several videos that the old ways, the old days was not. We would say what we want to say was not and move on. The old days, the old ways, we would do what we want to do was not and say what we want to say, cuss a bitch out was not and move on. Why can't it be like the old days? Or why don't people understand that was not? People aren't willing to do that was not. I'm willing to do that. I follow by that rule. I say what I'm saying. I move the hell on. Because I'm not holding that with me. Was not. I'm not holding that baggage. If you don't find out, you know what I'm saying? If you don't find what I said funny was not, make a video about it. Talk about it. Pick on me. Say what you got to say was not. But I know who I am. If I choose to make one back was not, I do. What did it say? But thing is, like I said, Sean, they can do that if they want to. They've done that. They've doxed me. My real name is out there. My sister's name is out there. You know what I'm saying? But what are you going to say? He did graduate with a 3.97 GPA from college a couple years ago. He did show at New York Fashion Week. He has been detained by the law a couple times, but never got charged with anything. Like I said, you can dox all you want to us. Like, it is what it is. And what I do to you will be what I do to you. So it is what it is. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want to do, what's not, but then don't be offended when I do what I want to do or how I want to do it. Don't tell me I went too far. See, full circle moment. It is what it is. Don't be offended when I do what I want to do. Don't call the police and run high and scared because if I choose to come see you or not. You've doxed me already. You should have known what I'm capable of. Right. See, I'm not mad. See, the thing is, I'm not mad at anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at anybody. It doesn't affect me. I'm watching it like y'all are watching it. From the bushes, from the airplanes, from the helicopters, was that on the streets. I'm watching it. And I'm just commenting on it. I'm just talking about it. I'm giving you my point of view on it. I'm not mad at anybody was not. That's why I say when people try to say, well, you talked about it was not. Yeah, I talked about it. I'm not mad. I just don't always agree with it. I don't think it's right. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm not mad at Tracy. I'm not mad at Rick. I'm not mad at what they did. I'm not mad. Why would I get mad about something that doesn't pertain to me? Yeah, I mean, I think that's very rude for them to call her a tree dog. It's very nasty, and I don't understand why. Because, like I said, I don't know the history. I'm not trying to find out the history of why they call her a tree dog. You know, I can assume things. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm not trying to figure it out. It's not that serious for me. And that's what it's about. People thinking that, it's always about someone trying to know everything. I don't need to know everything about everybody. Do I think what they did to her was wrong? Yes. What I think what she did to Frank Wright was wrong? Yes. You know what I'm saying? I can have empathy and sympathy for you was not, and not agree with what you do, but also have empathy and sympathy for you. You saying that's the difference between me and most people. Like I could differentiate my emotions from different things and from different people. You know what I'm saying? That you do. I can like you, but not like what you do. I can like a good act that you may have done one time in your life, but not like you as a person. You know what I'm saying? I understand the difference between those type of things. I think a lot of us don't understand that. A lot of us not trying to see that, hear that, or get that. But that's just my opinion though. I'm just one person that really don't, what I'm saying, have to, what I'm saying, do anything more than what I'm doing. It is what it is. Because I'm trying to get you to my chat, you guys. Give me 1 second. You know, yeah, it just is what it is. Exactly, trying to see this, and that's all I'm trying to get. Like the thing is, like I think that people want you to choose. They want you to put a line in the sand and say, "I choose this. I am this. This is this." No, I can still say I don't like what you did. I don't like how you did this was not, but I love you as an individual. I love you as a person. I love your personality was not. I support you because I like you. You know what I'm saying? Although I don't agree with what you did. Oh, not watching that. Not watching that. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, I mean, it's just like I think people just want you to put this definitive line in the sand. You say, and my definitive line in the sand is I don't like doxing. So while Tracy doxes, and I don't like that aspect, which I said several times before about her, I still like her. It is what it is. Why I don't agree with what happened yesterday, I see. Oh, you got the same notification? Yeah, I'm not watching that. Not right now. Not watching that. Not watching that. I need my life to be. I need my mind to be right today. That would tear me up. Exactly, as Hutchinson. I choose me. F the BS. All these kid games got me. I don't. Right. I don't have time for it. You're absolutely right about that, baby. Absolutely right. These content creators say no one wants to positive stories. Not true. Right. You know what I'm saying? Lovely one. Like the thing is, there are positive stories. There are good things happening to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, even yesterday, whatever, on my way to work, whatever, I had fun talking about, I'm saying, so you got a man. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was funny. I thought it was fun. I thought it was entertaining for me. I laughed. That's all I laughed all the way through the video. It's not, I mean, like, the thing is, I mean, you have to do what is, you know what I'm saying? What feels good to you. And it feels good to, and what feels good to you is doxing someone was not, you know, sooner or later you're gonna learn that was a wrong thing to do. You're gonna run across the wrong person. You're gonna run across the wrong situation where it's not gonna be fun anymore. It's gonna happen to where it's not gonna be entertaining. It's not gonna be something that you enjoy. Was not. And like I said, and I understand people agree with me. People don't disagree with that. People agree with most of what I say, and that's good. That means that you are willing and able and to comprehend the concept of taking in what nourishes you and discarding the rest. But it's nothing for us to be upset about with each other. It's nothing for me to be upset with you about or you to be upset with me about. Was not. It's a difference of opinion. And as you learn each other, was not, there's growing pains. You're going to learn how far you can go with people. There's boundaries, was not, that will be set. There are things that you're going to do. There's things that you're not going to do. It is what it is. Yeah, essentially, that people in this sector was not. They say they don't want the drama, was not, but yet they want the drama. But yet when you do something positive, was not. You barely get a pulse on that. You know what I'm saying? But you got. But the thing is, like I said, Like people have told people all before was not just keep on doing what you want to do, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, we all have a little bit of mess in us. We all gonna have a little bit of mess sprinkled in there, this, that, and the third. But at the same time, you have to be able and willing to recognize that, what your boundaries are and don't cross your boundaries just to get a view. Because I don't. Y'all know that. I'm gonna say what I want to say when I want to say it and not worry about, what I'm saying, the viewership of it. Because if it's meant to hit one person was not to change their life for the better, I done did my job. If someone is inspired by something I do, something I've done, or something that I say, that's my job. I hit that. I'm not trying to, hit everyone. If you try to hit everyone, was not you will hit no one or reach. I'll say hit, reach. If you try to reach everyone, you will reach no one. You know what I'm saying? Stay within your lane. Stay within your truth. You know what I'm saying? Speak your truth as it is, as you know it to be, and that's it. But you guys, let me to get my day started. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me, for watching this video, for supporting, having respectful conversation, agreeing to disagree at times, what I'm saying, big up in at times, you know what I'm saying, asking questions, what I'm saying, that for a better understanding. Y'all know I appreciate that. And I said, there is no hard feelings toward anyone whatsoever. Like I said, it's not that I dislike anyone per se. I mean, I like what you do or what you've done. I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank everyone for supporting. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Please like this video as well. And leave a respectful comment if you must or if you want to. As I always say, you guys, not everything I say is meant for you to take in its totality. Not everything that I say is meant for you to ingest in its completion. Take in what nourishes you, take in what helps you grow, build yourself stronger, be the best person you are meant to be, and discard the rest. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. Discard information not only from me, but from this world that does not help you be your best self. Discard it. I love you guys. And of course, as always, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Until next time we meet you guys, I'll talk to you later. You have a great day.